Hey, welcome back. The Mono Fossil.
Hey.
Hello, Terry Falls! Terry Falls! Ah! Hey, 1 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put no body in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, and she left. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Mr. Falls, you're covering for her. Do you think she would...
That's enough, Miss Faye. His last statement was a fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed with your cross-examination. Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence.
There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think. Nothing went wrong. At 4 p.m. I stopped the car. I was in front of the bridge.
What are you talking about?
I was talking about the recording. I was like...
You just now checked to see it, make sure it was recording this whole time?
No, I stopped the 3-hour recording and then I started a new recording.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
He was waiting. I already talked to you.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes. Mr. Falls.
Eagle Mountain. That spot. Strong memories.
Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here?
She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge.
You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it. I'm sure he is. Little boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. Find out why a woman betrayed him. Then, 30 minutes must have been like a blink of the eye. I watched my car from the bridge. I never put no body in that car.
You were watching the car.
That bridge. Other side is broken. No one can come from there. So, I was watching car. What else were you expecting him to do?
I suppose that's
Solitaire?
I suppose that's the obvious thing to do, but something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling, a contradiction. I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up at that mountain, but that's it. Anyway, nobody came. No car, nothing. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me.
Mr. Falls, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
I never lied. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remember her face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf as identification?
Oh, sorry. I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked. Then she left.
What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Falls!
Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do. She said that. That's why she lied. Got me the death penalty. And were you satisfied with the answer, witness? Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead.
But you just saw that she isn't dead.
After Valerie talked to me on bridge, nothing left to live for. That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
How can you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It would have been already pretty dark on that mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Falls, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for something you didn't do.
That woman. It wasn't Dahlia. Stop right there. What more needs to be said?
Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever it is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Falls?
I know it's obvious, but he's clearly lying. He's been cursed. Like Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her.
Mr. Falls?
Even if you can show he's lying, the poor guy will still be cursed. You still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess. Alright, what am I doing?
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge.
Yes.
She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge.
Yeah.
I watched my car from Bridge. I never put no body in that car.
Yep.
Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me.
Yep.
We talked. Then she left.
Yep.
That was Valerie, not my Dahlia.
Yep.
Fuck. So what we're trying to prove is that simply that it was Dahlia that he saw. That's what we're trying to prove at this moment.
Yeah, essentially. But look for, like, a contradiction within the testimony first. Don't try to, like, figure that out immediately.
Okay.
So, like, try to just, like, revert his statement, if that makes sense.
Alright, that was Valerie.
Not Dahlia. Okay, so he's saying that he stopped the car, he was in front of the bridge. She wasn't there, so he waited on the bridge, saying that he was the first one there. He watched the car from the bridge, but he didn't put a body in the car, and then a woman came and stood in front of him. They talked, and then she left.
So he's saying he was on the bridge first.
Yes.
And then she came and stood in front of him.
Yes.
From the picture, the only way that she could have been there second was if the roles were reversed. To come and stand in front of him, she would have had to enter from the broken part of the bridge, but he was here. She would have come this way. She was there first.
Good job.
So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? She waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Yeah. I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh? Oh, I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye.
Want to know who arrived at the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right?
But that's the victim at the end of the bridge.
Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Did you go to the special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah. It's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She bought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it on the base of tree there. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get.
This little bottle on a necklace is your memento. It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car.
No!
Indeed. Indeed. There certainly was enough time for it. I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Falls?
That's enough. Please.
Witness.
I promised her 5 years ago. If it ever happens, never can trust each other no more. And we're supposed to drink bottle. No! Stop the trial! Your Honor! We need a recess! I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No, we're so close! Just a little more! I was going to prove your innocence!
No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Falls!
Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee.
Mr. Falls! So my first trial ended. Suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought I'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person. True criminal Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face.
Forgivable. That witch.
Mr. Armando.
We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten.
It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself.
Don't cry, kitten. You're gonna make my coffee all salty.
I knew it. I knew it. I wasn't cut out for this.
Here. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over.
Sir Armando?
It's Phoenix.
No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. All right. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this.
That's the end of case 4.
Why did it look like he was in a hospital?
Yeah, it does look like that.
It looked like he was in a hospital bed.
Yeah, it does look like that. I don't know. Next case is going to be Bridge to the Turnabout. So, Mac, what did you think of case 4?
I like it. I like that a lot. Yeah. That was, you know, it stayed on course with the other cases in this game. Just didn't feel like they were doing too much. Like, everything felt like purposeful. Everything felt like cohesive. It didn't feel like they were just throwing stuff at the wall sometimes. But it was like really, really good. Yeah. That was good. I like that a lot.
All your questions will be resolved in this next trial. Okay.
Bridge to the Turnabout. And this is it. This is the finale of the Ace Attorney trilogy.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Diego Armando.
Yeah, what the fuck?
You've heard this name before. During the first trial
of this game.
Yes. During the first trial of this game, Mia recognized Dahlia Hawthorne and said that told Grossberg to go and get some files of a poisoning case that happened in the basement of this the courtroom. And the victim was Diego Armando.
Whoa, hold on, what?
The victim of the poisoning case in the courtroom basement was Diego Armando.
Hold on a minute.
Yep. And
so we're supposed to believe that Godo isn't Diego Armando?
Or is he?
Well, he is, but they don't know that?
Well, the only person who does know that
would be Mia.
And she's dead.
Holy shit.
Also remember Grossberg.
Holy shit.
Also remember that Grossberg mentioned that Diego Armando was Mia's boyfriend.
Yo, what the fuck is going on, dude? What the fuck is going on?
You have any more questions that I can answer? Before we go into the final trial.
Dude, holy shit. Yo, no, I don't have any. I mean, I have too many questions.
Well, then they will be answered in the next case.
Holy shit.
Case 4 is basically a prologue to Case 5. It's basically just like a little bit of a, you know.
Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, dude.
Whoa, dude, come on. Whoa, dude. Whoa, dude.
So Godo killed Mia?
No, Red White killed Mia.
No, I know, but like, Red White killed her, but like, did Godo stage it? Did Godo...
Well, why would Godo want to kill Mia?
I don't know, because now we know that he was poisoned and faked his death or some shit.
He was poisoned by Dahlia Hawthorne.
And then faked his death. And then Mia dies and he's like, now I'm back. Because she's the only one that knew, apparently. Yeah. That he was still alive.
Well, nobody knew he was alive.
What the fuck? All right, well, I guess we'll find out. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below, and hit that bell so you can be notified every time we upload every single day.
Bye.
Bye.